Player ratings, here they come. Man United 2, Everton 0, and we are gladdened to come in here when we've gone ahead to win. For the previous 2 weeks, we haven't gone ahead to win a game of football, in the Premier League. Apart from that win, we went ahead to get away at the Nottingham Forest. That one that Casemiro saw himself really scoring the winner in the 89th minute of the game, with Bruno Fernandes obviously registering the assist, and Casemiro really coming through up and running, and we went ahead to obviously see that happening. Welcome to this channel. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. It's a match day 28, 10 games to go this season, and we are now at 47 points, and we are really trying to push up and down. Now, we thank God for the gift of life. The Muslims, Barakallahu fikum, Christians tomorrow are going to charge, and in this Lent period, may the living to God give you the best that you deserve. Everyone who is really fasting throughout this. Now, let's get into the mix. Let's start it off with the player ratings, right? Andre Onana has gone ahead to keep a clean sheet. That is his 8th clean sheet in the league, and let's see how his game was by numbers. Brought to you by Stateman Dave. He has told us that 29 passes completed, 9 long passes completed, 6 saves, 1 chance created, 1 clean sheet, 0.99 XG prevented, and 0 goals conceded. Another clean sheet for Andre Onana, and I would love to obviously give him a 7 out of 10 as Andre Onana in this game of football. Coming from a side where people said he is not really good enough for the shirt of Man United, but he's really growing in the shirt of Man United and is putting in a lot of effort. So I'm giving him a 7 out of 10, a clean sheet kept. Now, Statement Dave has told us that Andre Onana has made the 3rd most saves, 103, kept the 2nd most clean sheets in the league, those are 8, and his saves have prevented conceding an additional 4 goals based onto the XGOT at plus 3.99 in the Premier League this season, growing into his United shirt, and he's showing his quality. Very many people have come out and really downplay the quality of Andre Onana, but I've been one of those people that have gone ahead to coming through and really defended him left, right and center as a player. So as it stands, Andre Onana is really a very good player, and I really went ahead obviously understand that he's really giving them the best that they deserve as a side, and those are the stats that will show you how good he is. If you really underrate him, check out his stats. You'll really get to know who he is and what he's going ahead to do. Compare him with your best goalkeeper, you think, and you see to it that your best goalkeeper in the Premier League is not really far off than Andre Onana as far as stats are really concerned. Now, I'm giving him a 7 out of 10. I go to Diego Dallo, the right back, obviously having a very good game, and this was his game by numbers, and I don't want to really explain a lot because we've gone ahead to do that during the match reaction. 100% cross accuracy, meaning that all his crosses that he put into the final third of the pitch were really counting and were really accurate. 88% passing accuracy, 42 passes completed by the side of all by the player called Dallo. 3 clearances, 2 out of 3 tackles, and 1 shot won. And he went ahead to help Marcus Rashford to do his celebration, right? Marcus Rashford felt like, I'm not gonna do this celebration because I will only do it when I really make it. But it looks like the man that is Dalot said, no way, you've gone ahead to score 7 goals in the Premier League and you're not really doing your celebration. Why aren't you doing it? And he really went ahead to help him to do it. Let me show you the photo of this guy helping Marcus Rashford, aiding Marcus Rashford to do his celebration because he felt like he deserved it. 7 in the Premier League, and Dallo helped him redo that celebration. You see? He went ahead to put the fingers onto his head and is reminding him, please, you did this all season, but why don't you redo this season? I think this season Marcus Rashford has only gone ahead to celebrate once when he scored against Arsenal and went ahead to put in that brilliant effort of a goal. That is Dallo for you. We go to the left back. That was Lindelof into the mix. Lindelof went ahead to really have a very good game. He was not exposed, and his composure as passing that ball was really important. And I really felt like it was really one of those moments that you'll ever really want him to play against a team like Everton that doesn't have what we call a deadly winger. But when playing teams like Liverpool, you know, like next weekend, they're having Salah. Oh my God. And the beauty of that is that Aaron Wan-Bissaka is going to be back. So we wait to see how that will go on. But Lindelof, 6.5 out of 10. Hey, I haven't rated Dalot. 7 out of 10 for me. 7 out of 10 for me. We go to the left back position. Sorry, the central defense. Guys, these two, if it was not Garnacho putting up those assists, I think they would have gone ahead to be some of the contenders. And I think they're some of the contenders of the man of the match. Rafael Varane putting in a very exquisite performance. And for me, I'm going to go for an 8 out of 10 for Rafael Varane. He really looked good. And he looked like a prime Varane, and he really put in efforts that he defended that goal very well. And however much they really had all those shots at goal of Man United, nothing was really threatening. If you remember very well, threatening moments were created, but these two really stood up to the task, and they went ahead to put in the shift that saw them really protect that goal. And Andre Onana was really having almost a holiday. So Varane, 8 out of 10 for me. That is it. I'm giving him an 8 out of 10. We go to John Evans. John Evans, guys, he looked like he was really 25, you know, yet he's in the wee hours of his career, 36 years of age, coming in through and really putting in a performance that Harry Maguire cannot really give you. He's faster than Harry Maguire, though he has gone ahead to slow down, but he's press resistant. He's a good game reader, and that's why Erik ten Hag made a decision for him to obviously be part of the United side. So I'm giving John Evans an 8.5 out of 10 for me. We go to the midfield. Casemiro, apart from the 2 sloppy passes he had in the first half, I think the rest of the game he went ahead to grow into the game, and I think he put up a performance of a 7. You know, he had some headers onto the goal of the opponent through set pieces, but he went ahead to put in a stunning performance. And you know why we need him into that midfield. Then Kobe Mainoo, not that impressing today. I think he really had his go, but not all that Kobe Mainoo that really wanted. But you saw to it that the team was really putting up the effort. But he deserves more other players to really step up the game. But he was really confident, and I'm giving him a 7 out of 10. Equal with Casemiro into that midfield. We go to Bruno Fernandes Borges, a man who was going to obviously put in a very huge fight tonight. And this is his game by numbers. That is Bruno Fernandes Borges. 44 passes completed, 15 final passes, 5 shots, 5 chances created, and 3 crosses, 2 big chances created, 1 out of 1 penalty scored. That is Bruno Fernandes. Looks like he enjoys playing against Everton. He enjoys playing against Everton every time, and has gone ahead to put in this effort. And I give him a 7.5 out of 10. That is it, 7.5 out of 10. But there is another stat that you need to know about him today. Most passes completed, 15. Most ball recoveries, 8. Most chances created, 5. Most shots, 5. Most goals, he had 1. Another solid performance. That is Bruno Fernandes for you. And that's why I'm giving him a 7.5 out of 10 for us tonight. We go to Scott McTominay, who played ahead of him. I'm not even going to discuss a lot about him because I know the reason as to why he was really put up into that game, because of his height. But we really lack what a number 10 can really get you in that position. If I told you play Scott McTominay in the positions ahead of Bruno Fernandes, it's very really worrying that we are really lacking quality into that position. And even when Ten Hag was like substituting, he took off Mainoo and brought on Amrabat. Scott McTominay, 6.5 out of 10. Nothing special, but obviously he is really being loved by the manager because the manager really lacks quality to kill off such and such number of games. So 6.5 out of 10. We go to Marcus Rashford, scoring a goal, showing some bit of intent to really cause problems to the opponent, and I'm giving him a 7.5 out of 10 for Marcus Rashford. That is it. 7.5 out of 10 for Marcus Rashford into that beautiful game of football. Then I go to Alejandro Garnacho. Alejandro Garnacho, he did all what a match winner is supposed to be doing, and this was his game by numbers. 26 passes completed, 3 shots, 2 out of 3 dribbles completed, 2 penalties won, 2 key passes, and he gets a 9 out of 10 from me. 9 out of 10. And on the right attacking side of the midfield, he's really that guy. But look at how he makes a run from his side to really get into the space where Rashford is supposed to be. Rashford passes him that ball in the first half and is brought down, and hence it's a penalty. So that is what we call technical ability, football intelligence, and your way to know the game of football and read, you know, that at this juncture my teammate needs me here, and let me create space for him, or else let me go into the vicinity where he's going to find a quick pass to release me and really get me up and running. That is Garnacho for you, taking a 9 out of 10 in this game of football. Let's go to Amrabat. I'm going to give him a 6.5 out of 10 for me. Coming on through and doing the needful. He really brought in the energy and the urge, and you saw how good he is when it comes really closing down, and he was really very, very composed into that entire game, and we kept a clean sheet because of him. So I'm giving him a 6.5 out of 10. Kambuala coming in through for Johnny Evans. I think for the last 10 minutes of the game, he's a talent. If you watched my match preview, I told you I just can't wait to get more of this boy. I want to see more and more and more and more and more and more and more of this boy, because there is something special about him. First and foremost, he has all the physical attributes that attract Ten Hag onto the player. He has the quality, press resistant, and all he needs is to play alongside experienced players like Varane for the last 10 minutes he played. I think even when you're playing against West Ham, he was there, playing with an experienced player into that central defense. That is really good for him. I'm giving him a 7 out of 10. That is Kambuala. Then Anthony came on. I don't remember anything he did, but he tracked well to the back post to mark it, and he prevented us from really conceding maybe. So I'm really coming up with Anthony. I'm giving you a 6 out of 10. That is it, because I needed to see more on those minutes that the manager brought you onto the field of play. Then we go to the manager, Erik Ten Hag. Obviously, Erik Ten Hag. I'm getting Erik Ten Hag a 7 out of 10. I think he managed the game very well, and he deserves all his flowers as a manager. And we went ahead to obviously win another game of football today, taking us to 47 points. Premier League break until the 30th or 31st of this month after the international break is done. Next weekend, hosting Liverpool at Old Trafford in the FA Cup. Can we really knock them out? I think it's a blessing in disguise, because all of the first 3 games we played in the 6th round, 5th round, it was the 3rd round, 4th round, and 5th round. We are playing away from home, and maybe at Old Trafford we might really be having what we call the urge to really win the beautiful game. Rokan David is my name. I sign out for now. See you later. My man of the match is none other than Alejandro Garnacho. You get? That is my man of the match. Alejandro Garnacho is my man of the match. Tell me who your man of the match is for this tight fixture, because I know most of you might say Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, Varane, Evans. But I think the man of the match is supposed to be Alejandro Garnacho, because goals win games of football. That is it. And he really put up 2 assists for the goals that we had to score as a player tonight. So I sign out. Ciao, ciao.